Thank you for being here this evening. Now, before we begin, we have a tremendous show for you to enjoy. Let's all agree on one thing. We need heroes. New York, the way the world is, we need heroes. Sadly, though, the word hero has become so overused now that it's almost meaningless. We've devalued the term. Because there's only one genuine group of heroes in the world. I think we probably all agree with that. Only one absolute group of heroes worthy of such an elevated term, and that's athletes, of course. Athletes are the only heroes. We have only athletes. Only athletes deserve to be called heroes because only athletes are that. We shouldn't be on the same planet as athletes. We should be on a smaller, less good planet, so that we don't make their ground dirty. The problem is, though, that athletes disappoint us with their behaviour. You know, we put them up on these pedestals that they 100% deserve. You know, I just wish we could make them bigger, but our feeble hands can't do it. And then their behaviour disappoints us. You know, they evade tax, they sexually assault people, they carry loaded firearms into nightclubs in their sweatpants. They take photos of their penis on their cell phone and text it to women that are not their wives. And by the way, what we just put Brett Favre through is a total disgrace. He is a professional athlete. He cannot be held accountable to his actions. Shame on us. When you give someone like Brett Favre a camera phone, you have to understand, it's like you're giving it to a member of a remote, undiscovered Amazonian tribe. You have to say to him, Brett, look at me, Brett. Look at me, Brett. Look at me, Brett. Look at me. Now, Brett, this is a camera, Brett, that is also a phone, Brett, okay? Look at me, Brett. Don't grab at it. Don't grab at the phone, Brett. I'm talking, otherwise you can't have it. Do you want it? Do you want it? Sit on your hands, Brett. This is a camera, Brett, but it's also a phone. Now, the one thing you must not do, Brett, the one thing is use this to take a picture of your penis and text it to someone that is not Mrs. Favre, okay? Now, what did you just do? What did you just do, Brett? Yes, you did, Brett. Yes, you did, Brett. How do I know? You texted it to me, Brett. It's on my phone, Brett. I don't want that on my phone, Brett. I don't want that on my phone, Brett. I don't want that on my phone, Brett. Honestly, I have no faith in athletes left to lose, which is sad to admit in a way, but it's also made my life easier. I can't deny that. I lost my faith in athletes when I was 8 years old, and I was in a public bathroom in England, and don't worry, it's not that kind of story. But you were very quick to jump on the worst case scenario there, and that's something you might like to look at in yourselves. Now, I was in a public bathroom and I was standing at the child's urinal, you know, the one next to the adult urinal. That's the system, if you're not aware of it. Child's urinal, adult urinal, child, adult, you know, ambitious child, drunk adults. That's basically it. It's flexible. It's a flexible system. And in walked Alan Smith, who you won't know, but he was a professional football player. What my people describe as football, and you choose to use the single most offensive word in the English language. But he was a professional footballer, and I'd never seen a real athlete in the flesh before. I remember looking up at him and thinking, wow, an athlete, a god, in the same room as me. I must remember this moment forever. And then I looked down. And I don't know why I was so disappointed. But it was just a man's penis. It was meat and skin. It was a normal man's penis. And I don't know what I was expecting, you know, whether it should be gold or whether there should be two of them or it should have a little replica outfit of his. I don't know. But it didn't seem enough. It was just a man. It looked just like my dad's penis. And my dad had never scored as many goals professionally as Alan Smith had. It looked exactly like my dad's penis. And I knew in that moment my faith in athletes was gone forever. And do you know what? I sense some genuine awkwardness in the room right now, as if collectively you found yourself thinking, hold on, John. Back up a few sentences there. Why is it, John, that you have seen your dad's penis? Everyone has seen their dad's penis. Yes, you have. Yes, don't do this to me, New York. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You have seen your dad's penis. Yes, you... Oh, right. Raise your hands if you've seen your dad's penis. You are fucking lying to me! How am I, as a British person, the least repressed human being in this room? Shame on you! You've seen it. You have seen it. You have seen your dad's penis. I don't know your individual circumstances, whether he exited the shower unexpectedly or got out of the ocean too fast. I don't know. But the point is, you've seen it. You have seen it. You have seen your dad's penis. And yes, I know some of you may be sitting next to your dads at the moment and it's excruciating. But why is that? Because it shouldn't be. It's something we all share. You have seen your dad's... Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Be brave. Have you seen it? Be brave now. Close your eyes. Is it... Can you see it? You can see it now. Don't react to her like that. She's being brave. Everyone has. You have seen your dad's penis. Yes, you have. 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 You have seen your dad's penis. Now, let me make this crystal clear, New York. We have not just stumbled upon my new catchphrase. No, that stops here. No. Let's draw a line in the sand. We have not just found my get her done. That's not happening. That's not happening. I do not want to come to gigs in the future and see you wearing T-shirts reading, "You've seen your dad's penis." I like the merch, John. I like the merch. Do some hoodies for the fall. No. Are you ready for the rest of the show tonight? We have a fantastic show coming up. Please stick around. We'll be right back after this. And please enjoy the wonderful comedy of Deon Cole.
What's up, New York? Make some noise, New York. Make some noise, make some noise. That's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I'm gonna do some jokes for you all. Hopefully you like them. If you don't, I don't live around here, so I don't care. I'm ready to open up a black coffee shop. Because I went to Starbucks the other day and I don't know what the name of those coffees is, like a Macataca Flaco and all that. So I'm gonna open up a black coffee shop and I'm gonna name the coffees that the stuff black people can identify with. I'm just gonna call it Black Bucks, forget it. Hey brother, welcome to Black Bucks. Can we take your order? Yeah, let me get a Don Cheadle, 2 Wesley Snipes, 4 Acons. And let me get a Little Richard. No sugar in my Little Richard, it should be sweet enough. What size would you like? Make that a Whitney Houston. We all out. All right, just make it a Precious. She ain't real. Michael Jackson died, that was sad. Like, I was watching the funeral on TV, and my son, he was 7 at the time, so he ain't too familiar with Michael Jackson. And so they had a picture of Michael Jackson on the screen, and my son came in, and he was like, "Daddy, who's that?" And I said, "Michael Jackson." Then they showed another picture of Mike, and my son was like, "Daddy, who's that?" And I said, "Michael Jackson." Then they showed another picture of Mike, and my son was like, "Daddy, who's that?" And I said, "Michael Jackson." And he was like, "You're kidding me." I was like, "It is, Mike. I don't know how you do that. Go to bed. I don't know." I turned to Roseanne. He was like, "Is this Michael Jackson too?" Does your race ever let you down sometimes? Y'all like, come with the joke. No, my race lets me down sometimes. I know white people, I know your race lets you down sometimes. Like, you probably see some trailer park stuff, and you like, oh, God, why they had to do that? That's how I feel, too, sometimes. But I feel that way when I watch Family Feud. Black people let me down on Family Feud. Like, one time, they had a black family and a white family on there, right? And they was at the podium, and the host was like, "Name a word with the word hood in it." And the white family hit it, and she was like, "Childhood." And they was like, "Show us childhood." And it was like number 3. So the black family get a chance to steal, right? And this motherfucker gonna say, "In the hood." "Show us in the hood." I'm like, dumbass, that's a sentence. I had sex with this girl last month, and I was like, "You like that?" She was like, "I don't feel nothing." I was like, "Yes, you do feel that." She was like, "I don't feel nothing. Are you in the room? I don't even know if you're in the room or not." I'm like, "I am in the room. I know you feel that. I know you do. I know you do." She was like, "I don't feel nothing." Thank you. I was like, hell nah. She was just telling me that so I could have sex with her harder. She brought out the best in me. I'm gonna tell y'all something where y'all can keep y'all relationships together too, all right? It's this thing that I ran across. It's called a vibrating cock ring. It's wonderful. I'm serious. Like, it's this thing, right? It's like this ring, and it's got this silver bullet on the top of the ring. You put it on your penis, and it's a ring up here, too, so, and it vibrates, but you're doing 2 things at once. You know what I'm saying? And, like, fellas, don't just get the one to vibrate. Get the one with the cord, because you don't know what speed your girl like, you know? Be like, oh. Got to get the one with the cord. And ladies, I guarantee you 5 climaxes in 15 minutes. I'm serious, man. My girl, she climaxed so much when she got up to go to the bathroom, she was just pop-locking all the way to the bathroom. She dropped down, I lift her shirt back up. Like, come on. Hey, I'm Deon Cole. Thank y'all so much, New York.
Please stick around, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. And please welcome to the stage the brilliant Moshe Kasher.
No, thank you. Greetings, everyone. I bring you a lovely greeting from California. That's where I'm from, thank you. Where we recently failed to legalize marijuana because the Xbox does not have a vote here function. I'm not anti-marijuana, I am not. I voted to legalize it. I think it should be completely legal. I think we should all smoke it together and fail to thrive as a community. I'm on board. I have come to the conclusion that part of the process of becoming an adult is admitting to yourself that the Doors were a shitty band. Did you boo? You are wrong. Well, don't you think that Jim Morrison was probably like the worst person you could ever meet at a party ever? Just some plunging necklined, leather-panted jackass. Like, let me tell you about my experiences on mescaline in the desert. Like, scurry back to Burning Man with your statutory rape tales. No one cares. I said that to a young lady. I said that to a young hippie lady. She got super upset. She's like, don't you talk about Jim Morrison. He's like a god to me. I visited his grave. I was like, first of all, not a thing to brag about in public. Second of all, not a true story, because he does not have a grave because of people like you. Because I happen to know the backstory of Jim Morrison's grave, which is this. He used to have a grave. He used to be buried in this famous Parisian French cemetery where tons of French luminaries are buried, and Oscar Wilde and stuff. And they buried him there as an honorific, but so many annoying hippies went to his grave on pilgrimage to like light a Nag Champa offering or do a hula hoop performance or whatever it is that hippies do to honor their dead, that they exhumed his body and moved it to an undisclosed location, to a place where a hippie could never find it, like a shower. Or underneath a stack of job applications. A good concert with a good band, a place where they just couldn't enter. I want in. She was like, okay, fine, touche, touche. She knew the word touche because she'd been to France. She was like, touche. I didn't go to his grave, but I went to the space where his grave used to have been, and there was this cat there. There was a cat. I went at night, the cat was there, came back the next morning, cat's still there. Do you know what that means? I was like, no, I do not know what that means. What does it mean to you? She's like, that cat was Jim Morrison. And that's when I realized I could fuck that girl. And so I did. Oh, I fuck girls, by the way. Surprise, everybody. People tend not to believe me when I tell them that. Not here in New York, obviously, or in LA, where I'm from, but in the middle part of the country, the kind of part of the country, kind of gross, yuck part of the country. It's worse than you think. It's much worse. Basically, when I step east of Los Angeles, it's just banjo music all the way to New York, where Jay-Z greets me with a top hat, a little monocle, a peanut body. Jay-Z is the planter's peanut. Not everybody knows that. Anyway, why can't we just separate out completely? I'm only interested in the outer donut of America. Basically, that's the only good part. Can't we just separate it out completely? It's not like they like us. They're not clamoring to get to the coast and get to a gay club. I mean, they don't like us, we don't like them. I propose that we get a huge jack-o'-lantern carving knife, but I mean a big, big one that only God's fist could wrap around, which, by the way, is the name of my black metal band, if anybody's interested. And we give it to God, and he's a Jew, so he's liberal. He's on board with my plan. And he stabs into the continental shelf of the United States and starts carving us up a new country. It's amazing. And then what we do when it gets done back to the center and we core out the middle, the donut hole, or the asshole, if you will, is that we dunk them underneath the ocean, not to kill them, but just to teach them a lesson. And then we will then float it over here where we will allow it to resurface, and we will build a highway, a corridor of trade to import things like banjos and moonshine and twirly mustaches for old-timer hipster bands. And now the best part of my plan, the whole donut states of America is all beachfront property. Now that might not mean very much to us selfish coastal pricks, but there's someone in Denver who's really gonna appreciate the work we did here tonight. That is my treatise. If you enjoyed that joke, you're correct. If you did not, enjoy your trip to New York. Thank you very much. Good night.
Moshe Kasher! Moshe Kasher! Please stick around, we'll be right back after this.
Thank you. Thank you. So I have a younger boyfriend now. I like the little ones. Yes, I do like those little ones. Yes, I do. I am officially a cougar. He's young and white, so I'm not just a cougar, I'm a Black Panther. Young and white, and he wants me to meet his mama. That's gonna be a situation. Because he has to tell her two things. He has to tell her I'm older and I'm Black. I can't wait to meet her. Because I'm gonna tell her, I got your baby boy. I'm joking, I met her. I love that joke the way I wrote it. I don't feel like changing it, so. No, they were very nice. Everyone was nice. It's the holidays, and they knew I was coming. They were prepared. They put their stuff away. Everyone was nice, which actually bothered me, because I kind of like to, to get weird and crazy and awkward. Like, I was too nice for a comic. Like, I wanted to represent, act a fool. I wanted to go in there and be like, yo, what's up, motherfuckers? What's up? Where's the sweet potatoes, huh? Where's the sweet potatoes? Got my baby boy right here? By the way, you're not a Black comic until you do this. But I didn't do that. I behaved, His mom is actually very funny too. She's nice. She's a gift giver. She watches QVC a lot. She gave me this lip plumper. It's supposed to make your lips bigger. Do I have to explain why that was inappropriate? I don't need that. This is the whitest guy I've ever dated. And by that, I mean he's never been around Black people. And I'm gonna say this, I don't just date white guys. I date all types, I don't care. Well, when the economy is bad, I date white guys, because, it's like a storm is coming. And I need something fast. But this is the whitest guy I've ever dated. Never been around Black people. His only experience with Black people is watching The Wire. Or the Wu-Tang Clan, It's weird. Like, I caught him one time just staring at my hair. We've been together for a while. He hadn't touched it. He's just looking at it. So I told him, I said, touch that shit. Put your hands in it. He was like, no. I heard you're not supposed to do that. My hair got wet one time. That really freaked him out. He's like, oh my God, is that supposed to happen? What's gonna happen? I live in Harlem, which I know is making his mom nervous, but Harlem has actually changed. Like, you guys, you can go. There are white people in Harlem, and you can tell, because we got like 3 Starbucks, salad. White people bring salad. That's nice. The first time I saw a ripe tomato, I was like, ooh. They coming. The change is so quick, so there is a culture clash, and like this guy was actually upset. He was on my block, he was going off. He's like, I don't like this shit, this is a revolution. On that block, they making $100,000. Don't be comfortable, you ain't safe, son. You ain't safe. Don't be comfortable. don't be comfortable. My boyfriend was like, I am not comfortable. Hey, you guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much. My name's Marina Franklin. Thank you.
Marina Franklin! Come on, Marina Franklin! We'll be right back after this. Marina! Welcome back to the show. It doesn't get any better than this. Please welcome Maria Bamford!
Oh God, it's so wonderful. I feel so beloved by show business. Okay, you guys, recently I bought a house for $1, and I'm kind of bad about that. My neighbor is super nice. Neighbor Carlos came over and he said, I hope you don't mind living next to a Mexican because we leave shit on our lawn. I said, well, if we're gonna talk in stereotypes, I hope you don't mind living next to a white lady because I'm gonna steal that shit.
Manifest destiny, it's kind of already mine.
Trying to learn some Spanish. I went up to a meetup group, but nobody was native speakers, so we ended up speaking this sort of pretend Spanish, like, ay, 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 how I said, Turns out I'm pretty good at pretend languages. Working on a little pretend Swahili. Trying to lose my accent, and pretty much fluent in pretend tiger. Ah, rah, 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 rah. Just asked where I can get some Frosted Flakes, because that's what tigers eat. A neighbor's kid came over and he said, I got a joke for you. I don't know if you understand it because it's translated from Spanish, but so this guy is riding a bus in Mexico City, right? And he's sitting down, and then this woman is standing up above him, and she hasn't shaved her armpit, so it's all hairy, right? And he's just staring in her armpit, staring. She says, "Stop doing this. Stop doing it." He says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just wondering how you got your leg up that high." I don't know if you get it, because it's translated from the Spanish. Sí, yo comprendo. Entiendo, es universal. Gracias, mi amor. Muchas gracias. It's, trying to make a difference in my neighborhood. I started mentoring kids in my neighborhood without telling them. And,
Maria Bamford, you're weird.
You're weird.
My mom's gonna kill you.
My mom's gonna kill you.
I'm gonna tell my mom you've been swearing in front of us.
I already fucking told my mom some of the shit you've said to me. Gonna run for neighborhood council. First cut of my ad is me standing and sleeping, and then cut to me eating ice cream with my hands. Cut to me face down in my dusty backyard, surrounded by my elderly, overweight dogs.
Maria Bamford for Eagle Rock Neighborhood Council.
I can do it if it's like on a Tuesday. It's just like once a month, right? I hope nobody here is deeply religious. If you are, just rest in the glory that I am wrong. There's a new building in my neighborhood, and all it says is The Rock. And there's a guy handing out some flyers outside. He said, coming down to The Rock this weekend. Got live music, food, drink, stuff for the kids. That sounds like church. No, it's just a teen center with some community-based health, and yeah, it's church. I was trying to make it sound like something kind of secular, you know. A couple of my friends were getting together with JC playing some Hellfire on my Xbox 316. You guys Baptist? No, we're just a loosely based fellowship of ecumenical evangelical. Yes, we're Christians. I wouldn't get mad except they tried to trick me. Want to come to a show? Yes. Where's it at? Cool new coffee shop. Well, what's it called? Crossroads? No! Stop hiding behind your Jimi Hendrix font. I'm trying to believe in God because I know it gives you a good feeling, and I think it feels like, you know when you're a third world shanty town at night and you're terrified and you see the glowing logo of an international conglomerate in the distance and you just feel like, it's gonna be okay. Someone's looking out for us. My mom is very religious, and she said, whatever you think about all the time, that's what you worship. Oh. If that's the case, I'd like everyone to pop open their Diet Coke cans and turn to page 37, Other People magazines. In this holy scripture, we read the parable of Miss Valerie Bertinelli. Once on television, then lost to pop culture. Now welcome back into the zeitgeist again, and the worst dressed shall be the best dressed, and the best dressed shall be the worst dressed. You gotta believe in something, though, because there's so much pressure these days. You know, people are always asking things like,
What are you working on these days? What's going on for you? What's your current project? What's on your plate these days? What's coming up for you? What's on the next page? What are you working on?
oh, I'm done. Yeah. I finished early. I'm actually living in a gravy boat, filled with tasty gravy. I'm trying to bring the tension of reality shows into my everyday reality. I just finished a full season of Project Runway with my 2 dogs.
Blossom. You're funny and you're cute, but you pee on everything. But you're blind, and then you put your butt in our face and you fart. Maria, you say you're trying, but you're clearly not. Blossom, you're in. Maria, you're out. Congratulations. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, exhausting. My manager, he asked me, my manager was saying that it might be time for me to get Botox. And I said, oh, well, I don't know. I'm kind of still using my face. There's so much left to explore. Is this no longer relevant? Food is so fancy now. All the restaurants you go in and they have to tell you what's gonna happen to the food. Oh, we're gonna terrify the beef. Then, We're gonna shove it up next to some carrots that don't know what's up. They're gonna try to escape, but there's a tsunami of booze juice coming at them. It's like, I don't need to know all that. All I need to know is, does that shape fit in here? How do I get that little gentleman into the munching cave? That's disgusting. So my friends are always trying to convince me how easy it is to cook, but not any easier than not cooking.
Maria, no, just get like a really good virgin olive oil.
Girl Scout cookies, piece of ham. Huh?
No, just cut up just like a couple of vegetables.
Squeezy cheese on finger, can of wine.
Just preheat the oven.
Hot power bar from glove compartment. I feel a relationship coming on. Getting ready for it. I used to be afraid of, relationships. Somebody would ask me out. I'd say, just take my purse, don't hurt me. No, I want to get to know you. I have nothing of value. Oh, I just want to get you. Who sent you? I get jealous of people who are really confident in their relationships. People are like,
Yeah, we both met. We both just kind of knew.
So you don't ever fight about anything?
Oh, he doesn't like onions.
You never had any issues you had to work through with like a freaking workbook?
If I were you, I'd watch out for red flags.
Oh, okay, but what if I'm like a flag factory that only manufactures giant red flags?
Maybe you need to learn to be the one before you meet the one.
Is that Bob Dylan?
Hey, good luck.
Yeah, good luck with whatever you're doing.
Merlin the magician with your book of spells and potions?
Dating on the internet, I was getting intimidated because some of the guys are so active on there, I was like, I can strap on a cover butt and go to the dinner party ballet steakhouse, or I can hog tie us both and ride the rails. I work hard, I play harder. I'll rest when I'm dead. I'll rest when I'm Ted, and I'll never be that guy. Got your passport? Let's go parasail glide biking. Trying to be honest with who I am. My current ad reads, I can wear the same outfit for 5 days, or I can crouch naked in the shower and get real small. I sleep hard. I dream harder. I'm on a 20-mile-high roller coaster with my dogs and Kofi Annan. I'll wake up when it's time. Got your library card? Let's go pay off some of my fines. Because I don't borrow books, I lease. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Thanks a lot, Manhattan. Thanks a lot.
And join us next time.